Hey guys, welcome to another Melted Building University live stream. It's been a while since we have done this, so yeah, let's do one of these. I think it should be a fun hangout. We'll chat. We'll take comments. I'll take questions about Meltology and answer the best I can. I cannot answer everything because I simply don't know. As I have been researching this now for about 2 years, and I still have a bunch of unanswered questions, which I don't have any answers to. Sometimes we have theories that may make sense, etc., but we cannot know for a fact some of this stuff. I get a lot of questions. For example, where did the red brick come from? Right? And how can I know that? How can I answer that? Right? I can't. So yeah, many things I can't can't know, but I know some stuff, and I do have some evidence we can look at a little bit later when people show up here in the chat. That's always fun. John Wayne, welcome, my brother. Good to see you. You are always around. I like it. You have been for a long time as well, so I appreciate that. Dret, I can't hang out right now, but I'm with you in spirit. Oh yeah, you just gotta catch up some other time maybe. Yeah, it's okay to be busy sometimes. So yeah, it's been an okay weekend. At Saturday, I was with my brother. We hung out, had some dinner and stuff. So, yeah, now it's a new week. Monday, I was bored, so I decided to go live. That's what I do. That's what I do. There is not very much to do always in this melted realm. So yeah, it is what it is. I do have some problems sometimes with my phone disconnecting from the internet. So if I disappear, I just have to uh, turn off and turn on the internet sharing again. I don't know why it happens, but it happens. So yeah, don't know what's up with that. It's been like that for a few weeks now. It's weird. Plain ingenious truth. Love to see some great evidence. Yeah, I love to see great evidence as well. I love to present great evidence and talk meltology and discuss whatever we can see in this place, because we just know what's up with the melt. And Jukes, hello, what's up, bro? Been a while. Yeah, it's been a while since I have seen you. It's also been a while since I have done this live streams from my PC. Which I do now. I have a virtual background, melted bricks, and a fake ass green screen. So you can see it's a little buggy, but I don't have a regular one. But it works. It's kind of cool. Are any mountains not, all mountains are melted red brick buildings. Yeah, all of them. It's no matter where you go, whichever supposed mountain you look at, it's a melted building. Some people believe some of them are petrified titans. Petrified, yeah, titans, titan assholes and stuff. I don't. I used to believe it, but I just don't see that anymore because of some of the they look like a mountain looks like a face, but you have to see it from an exact angle to see it. And if you go on the opposite side or slightly to the left or right, it doesn't look like it anymore. So it's just pareidolia, yeah, where you recognize familiar patterns. Humans do it a lot where they think they see faces because we are so familiar with faces. So you start thinking a mountain can be a titan, right? It's nonsense. It doesn't add up with meltology, and we have channels like Mud Fossil University. Many people try to direct me to that page, but that's to me what I see a complete shill, a liar, and he's doing a lot of damage because these people now walk around believing that used to be a titan or something, right? So the Titan thing gotta go. It doesn't add up with Meltology. It hides the melted buildings, and yeah, it's just dumb. So if you believe in it, Mud Fossil University, you're free to do so. Just don't send me links and expect me to watch it because it's just nonsense. Yeah. Steve Finneran, what's good, everyone? Just hanging out here, chatting a little bit. I don't know how long we will stay, but we can talk and hang out. And as long as you guys keep coming with comments and questions, we'll keep going on and on. Because all of a sudden I'll run out of stuff to say, and that's when we end the live stream, right? I have seen marble mountains that they call quarries, not melted red brick, but melted marble, perhaps. Yeah, sometimes that the red bricks, altered states of matter, they turn into uh, different materials. Sometimes they could turn into marble-like um, material. Yeah, they could turn into what they call dirt in geology, which is what you walk on every day. Sand, brick ash. Uh, that's what sand is. It's brick ash, not a naturally generated mineral from this supposed Earth we live on, which is a fried circuit board or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Mandy Man, hello, welcome, welcome. And Quantum Meltology, hey bro, good to see you. That motherfucking guy is a cook funny shit. Yeah, the mud fossil guy, it's just it's dumb because I get so many requests. They send me links on Instagram in my DMs. Here, watch this. Hey, I think this is a used to be a very big human and now turned into what looks like melted red brick buildings. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You see, when you have people like that, when he's supposed to talk truth and he still believes or pretend to believe that he lives on a rock that spins in a vacuum, then you can't take any credibility for the other things he says, because he is clearly disconnected from anything that got anything to do with objective reality. If you think you live on this rock they tell you about when you're a kid, yeah, if you still believe so, then you got some educating to do. Yeah, you're missing a big piece of the puzzle if you don't understand, because it's the basic foundation of your existence. That's what it is. So it's the earth you walk on and live on and breathe on every day, and you don't know what it is, what it looks like. You're misdescribing it very, very badly, and that's why you don't understand reality. That's probably why you think the government loves you also. So that's the problems trusting in these pricks. Yeah. You got to be retarded to think space is real at this point. Yeah, at this point, it's been a thing for many years now with flat Earth and the truth community on that side. And if you still believe in this NASA stuff, if you still, even the easy moon landing hoax, if you still believe that stuff, then you're pretty lost, I'm afraid. But hopefully, it's not too late to get educated. I don't know. Depends on your brain capacity, I guess. Let's see. Here we have the urethra of a dragon in the process of having sex with a hole in the ozone. It's fossilized crack pipe. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they do believe it's Titan assholes, Titan vaginas, Titan penises, Titan faces, everything. And some of them look at Google satellite balloon, and they look at these formations, this melt in around Europe and down to Africa, I think. And some people think it's a dragon when it's clearly just melt that has been flowing in certain ways and then densified, and now it looks like something you can recognize as a dragon, but that doesn't mean it is a dragon. Dragons are don't turn into melted red brick ash. They don't. Dragons could have been real, yeah, because it's so much dragons in music and fucking movies, video games, all of it with dragons. We have all heard stories about it. They could have been a real thing. There is also many people who believe dragons melted this realm, but I don't think so personally. I think it was a short circuit, and it was fried with electricity. That's what I believe. So who knows about dragons? I haven't seen one. Reflecting on dogma and reason, it can be said that dogma does not create science or evolution in the human mind. The reality of our world is in the facts and in the certainties about reality. I do believe there only exists one truth, yeah, about all of this whole existence, where we come from, and why, and why everything happened, why it melted. I believe it just exists one truth, and that's what we gotta find. And I know, of course, all of humanity will never 100% agree on everything, and that's fine, as long as we know our enemy, the lying bastards in government, child predators, all of this stuff, and as long as we somehow can manage to unite and help each other to figure this shit out and to survive and live and thrive together, then it's fine to disagree on this topic, it's okay. uh, we can't hate everybody who disagrees just because we know it's melted. So that it's fine, it's fine. Good evening from the Netherlands, in the winning mood. Good evening to you. 6 p.m. here. I'm talking from Little Norway, so the spring is here. It's not too bad. It's soon in the middle of April, and it's just getting better. It's just getting better. Just watch a level. Great wake up doc. Yeah, it's a good doc to watch if you're new to flat Earth and everything, or if you're curious to learn more about it. Personally, me, I couldn't have cared so much less about flat Earth because I've known since 2018, and I'm kind of moving on and focusing on Meltology and the old world and history and stuff. So there is many things about flat Earth. I don't know how it works exactly with the sun and the moon and stuff, but neither do I really care because to me it doesn't matter. It's old news, yeah. So I'm just doing the melt and see where that takes me. 2 years into it now, and we can only learn more. It can just get better. And Dana, greetings. Hello, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. Where is knowledge? Is he missing today? The vacuum of space is a second law of thermodynamics violation of natural law. So there's that. Yeah, you cannot have a vacuum next to a pressurized system without a physical barrier. You can't. They say you got this atmosphere and ozone layers and stuff, but in reality, all of that stuff would be sucked right out into outer space. Yeah, because there is no physical barrier. You can, in according to their nonsense narrative and theory, you can just take a penis-shaped rocket and fly straight through that barrier. So it's nonsense. It will just disappear into the vacuum because the power of vacuum is very powerful, and take a bottle and suck out the air and see what happens. Yeah, it's very easy to prove that the globe is fake, guys. You can do it with an empty bottle, and you can fill it halfway with water, and you can tilt it, and you can see, oh, it's always level. Yeah, it's very easy, very easy. So it's only cognitive dissonance that makes it difficult for people to question these things, because then they have to realize and accept the fact that the government don't give a flying fuck about us. Yeah, that's so scary for some people, right? So scary. Why is it scary? What are they gonna do to you? Nothing. That's the point. The truth makes you avoid falling for their little tricks, so you don't follow the rest of the sheep into the slaughterhouse. Yeah. So no reason to be afraid, like some people are, many people are. Funny how they can rewrite history in real time. Mostly everyone thinks there's a war in Ukraine right now. So bizarre. Yeah, I know. I know. That's the power of they controlling the television, tell lies to your vision, the screens, the censorship and information control through social media, and they can just make up these stories in real time, and people fall for it. Where did C19 go, guys? It just from one day it was C19, and now it was some Russian guy and some countries and invasion and stuff, right? Just swap so quickly. Are we gonna forget the two hellish years they made for us because of this other lie? With all the lockdowns and everything, are we just gonna forget and move on and start loving the government again, and start loving them and trusting the current narrative they tell us through tell lies to your vision? Are we just gonna do that? Just forget about it? No, I'm pissed off. You know how many sad days we had as a collective, when yeah, everyone was afraid of your family and everything, and the whole stuff. Are we just gonna forget? No, we can't. So never forget. Just the same as never forget Epstein didn't kill himself. That's also a funny meme. It goes a while, can go weeks and months without hearing about Epstein, and then suddenly you see a meme. Epstein didn't kill himself. Oh yeah, he didn't. Let's see. Judy from Australia. Yeah, we got people all over the place. I love it. Chia, in Germany, we have a channel, von Kai Brenner. He discovered cities under cities. I recommend in the comments several times your channel, but you can't believe how dumb people are. Yeah, exactly. You can. I appreciate you leaving a little seed there in the comments on geology pages, etc. People who are clueless, and maybe not the owner of the channel will bother going into it, but other people will see the comment, and they will maybe check it out of curiosity, and they will be educated. So I appreciate you guys when you share my Instagram page and stuff, when you tag me on there, to get people in, because my page now on Instagram, it's so full of evidence. It's great on there. It's working pretty well, even though it's shadow banned and stuff. This is my YouTube. My YouTube is also shadow banned. By the way, I think we are like 100 subs from 10K. So when we hit 10K, I'll do another documentary style video. So make sure to share this stuff out, social media, and your friends, family. Get those 100 subs. We hit the big 10K, and we do another doc style video. Is that a plan? Is that a deal? Yeah. Hey Judy, glad I'm not the only one up so late. Yeah, I'm a night owl as well. I'm always up at sometimes, not so much anymore. But yeah, I have been up the whole night many times doing Meltology and shit. C19 left with a seasonal cold and flu. Yeah, C19 has left the building. So I hope everybody is okay. Vigo here, government literally means mind control. Yeah, it's very easy to look this up. Govern and meant. It's very easy. But they don't believe in, that they live in this atheistic world of just everything is just matter and physical. So they don't believe in spells and magic and stuff. They just don't have the mind capacity. They think that's only in the movies. That's the problem with the movies. They're being desensitized big time. Yeah, exactly, Viggo. Yeah, they will call it wind erosion. They will call it water erosion and sand erosion. Everything on these formations, and it's complete nonsense. But they found all of these remains and all these ruins and melted buildings, and they had to make up an explanation for it to deceive us, just with the same as the globe and everything. That's what they do. Okay. Yeah, it's dumb. People just gotta question whatever they have been taught in school from day one since they were a child, because they just blindly live their whole lives believing in whatever they told them, you know. And that's kind of sad and kind of bad as well. To you know, you have your whole life, you're supposed to be here, say 80, 90 years, but the whole foundation of those 80, 90 years are based on a lie. You build your foundation on a lie. So yeah, that's bad. It one day it will collapse like nothing ever existed there. So it's better to educate or get educated early. Yeah. Let's see. Queensland, 11:20 p.m. Yeah, it's 6:09 p.m. here. IRS Media official site. Just got here. Welcome, welcome. We have been here for 21 minutes, so you're not too late. We haven't seen any evidence and stuff yet, so. Do you eat raw organs yet? No, I don't. I wouldn't either. I don't. I do follow on Instagram. I follow this guy called Raw Meat Experience, just because it's fascinating. But I'm not gonna eat raw meat. I don't think. But he's doing it. He's eating all kinds of stuff, and it's kind of like I get this disgusting feeling in me, like he's having this stuff and he's eating it just raw, like all kinds of stuff, like organs and different meat types, fish, and fucking even bull testicles is eating raw. So it's like no, but it's interesting. He's gonna do it, eat raw meat every day until he gets sick or until he dies. And he's on day 150 now, and he's not dead yet. So you know, it's kind of weird how our diets and everything have been. You know, we have been given the wrong diets. Who knows what we are supposed to eat as humans? I don't. I try to eat what I believe is healthy, and I stay away from this. And you know, I do I do stuff like that. But am I eating correctly? I feel okay. I feel healthy. I'm not sick, so that must be a good point. I'm not fat either, so you know, can't be too bad. Yeah, some of these land whales walking around, uh, they are like 30 years old, weighing like fucking 200 kilos, and they get all these diseases and cancer, and they blame it on their genes. Yeah, where's the brain? Yeah, oh, it's my genes just looking like a land whale like that, can't even walk properly. It's funny. It's many of these in USA, I think. Yeah, we got a few here as well, but not as bad. It's not as bad here. Melted buildings. Yes, I started from the beginning at high speed. Give me a minute. I'm catching up. Oh damn, yeah, that's a good thing there. I've just been hanging out. Not light rain occasionally. I see your side is being pummeled by floods. Yeah, you got. I heard you have, you know, some bad weather and stuff, weaponized weather over in Australia. Bad floodings. I saw some photos, and yeah, I hope you guys figure it out, because apparently, like I heard, the government won't help, so it's up to the people, which it have been since day one, basically, but we just didn't know it. Jungle Jim, hello, welcome. It's real, folks. When I got home yesterday, my house was melted. What did you build your house out of chocolate or what? Are you trolling here? What's up? Weaponized weather. Yeah, we do have still 15 minutes behind. Yeah, you're behind. That's fine though. But weaponized weather, yeah. We call it the chemtrails. It happens basically every day except some. So that's kind of that's also weaponized, and you can see the frequencies and stuff, and suddenly it changes from being nice and sunny and then windy and cold and rainy, stormy, just very quickly. So let's see. I have been looking at our weather map, and it's just over the towns. Is it possible that they are setting up for a mud flood or landslides, you mean? Uh, I don't know what they are trying to do other than order out of chaos. They just want to make problems and chaos and expect us to beg the government for a solution, which we're not going to do anymore because we know how they operate. So they can try all they want, but they won't be able to destroy humanity in unity. Yeah, if we can manage to just unite and help each other, uh, and yeah, survive together through this the fucking crazy ass psychopath bastards in government, then we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be all okay. Till the Maldives disappear under sea level yet because the cow you ate farted too much. Oh yeah, the global warming believers. Yeah, that's kind of dumb. I used to be as ignorant in the past. I used to believe in global warming, but the problem is, how can you have global warming without the goddamn globe to begin with in the first place? Right? You can't. You can't. Weather warfare, our melted reality. Hey, Mark, welcome. Hope all is well. Hope you're okay. Check out his channel, guys. In should be down in the description as well. He's doing boots on the ground evidence. If you are looking for more Meltology content, yeah, check him out. So I do have a little bit of evidence. We can check it out if I can find it here. That would be a little fun. Let's see, is it working? Is it? Yes, it is. So I need to share this goddamn slides. What's that? New extra camera video file share screen. Why are they making it so complicated, bro? It's been a while since I've done this stuff. Let's see if we can get this to work here. So you should be able to see this, yeah. So yeah, what we have here is, of course, melted red bricks. Yeah, you can see all the melted, mangled brick lines here, cooked into block lines, and the whole structure tipped over towards the back, towards the right here. As you can see, everything is on a angle here, 45-degree angle or so, possibly, yeah, because it sunk down behind here. And I shared this on Instagram, and people people claimed this was a tree. Yeah, so that's the people we're dealing with here, dear fellow meltologists. We have people believing this is a tree, so we gotta educate them so they don't spew their nonsense like Mud Fossil University and keeps deceiving people, so people never realize and learn what's going on here in this melted realm we live in. And here, of course, more structures. You gotta open your eyes here and see all the shapes here looking like buildings, because they used to be brick lines cooked into block lines all over the place. More square stuff over here. This is not a naturally generated formation from what you call the earth, because it's all melted buildings. You just gotta look at it properly. It's been cataclysmed, it's been fried, melted, and destroyed. And now this is what we have left in the foreground, and the back here is yeah, turned into rubble and ashes. Nothing left here. They call it a mountain now. And here is the same place, just closer up and a little better camera, possibly. Found it on Yandex, and you can see here. Looks like you almost can see some columns and stuff in here, melted block lines, brick lines. Of course, lots of C14, red color in it left. This is structures that's been melted for those who didn't know. Do you have a little window or something here? Possibly. It could be all structures. And here from afar, the same stuff. Look at it with an open eye and an open mind and an open heart, and think of this, look at this as buildings that's been melted, and see if you see something else than what you have believed in for 25 years or more, possibly. I don't know how old you are, doesn't matter. For a long time, at least, during your life. And we got more of this stuff. Is this possibly in Petra, Jordan, or something, or Saudi Arabia, or I don't know. I don't care either. It's on this earth somewhere, and you got these facades of the building here and here, which managed to survive pretty well and still be very recognizable as a man-made structure, which of course they will claim is carved by monkey men with donkeys and chisels, and it's just nonsense. Look here at the mess. It's all melted here, short-circuited, lots of heat in this area, slightly less here on this structure here and here. That's why they survived. See the melt dripping down here, getting all mangled, fucked up. Brick lines cooked out, more apertures down here. And here you can see a facade as well. You got something here similar to this, right? You see this line up here. Possibly it was a similar one here and some more here, but it's very melted now. So this is what it looks like now. This is not a naturally generated formation, and this is not carved. It's a melted structure. See here, bricks turn into blocks and rocks, altered states of matter, heat expansion. It's very simple, guys. And of course, we got this famous little thing here as well. This is the same kind of deal with the previous ones. You have this facade here, for some reason, not being as fried, not as much electricity surging through this little section here. But we don't know what used to be behind it here, which clearly drained and received more electricity, because look at it. Yeah, it's all mangled and melted here. Only this little pocket of survival is left here. And you got more apertures here, melted, mangled, but still openings into here. Melted structure, nobody carved anything here. And also notice the size of this door here. You see humans here. So if you were supposed to carve this, you would have the door as small as possible to avoid the work of carving this massive structure here, right? So it makes no sense. Big doors for big people. Similar deal here. You got lots of fronts of buildings and apertures all over the place, which survived, while many of them didn't do as well and turned into whatever this stuff here is. They call it a mountain, but it's all melted buildings. See the melt up in here? Can you see the melt? Pockets of survival here. And it brings a lot of tourism. None of these people here know what they're looking at. So we should go here with some goddamn photos and set up, some kind of educational booth here, so you can tell them. Yeah, let's see if it's still working. Yes, it's beautiful here. It's beautiful. It's working fine with its StreamYard. I like that. And here, this is from Mark, I think, posted it on the Chill Out Zone. Yeah, daily live streams of Meltology. Link in my bio. Check him out. And you can see this very, very melted structure here. Archway, very melted. Do you think somebody built like this? See here? See, it's melting down. It's melting down here. All this churning together, red bricks just turning into this rocks and rubble here. It's all a melted structure. And there is more in the background here, which looks in slightly better condition actually, but it's the same as this one. These two are supposed to be the same, but just look at this one. It's fried, melted, altered states of matter. This is a bad photo I used to reverse image search, so here is another one. It's been seen before, but here it is again because there is new names in the chat. And here you got a bunch of melted red brick here. You got some structure surviving. Got a few pockets down in here. You got some here. Most of these seem to be pockets of survival. Some of them could have been built in modern times. And you got more structure here, just going into here, continuing up in here, and it goes up, and it's more up here, just sticking out of the melt pocket of survival. Look at all these melted red bricks all over the place. Maybe apertures up in here, and some more pockets on the very top. It looks like, yeah. Red bricks. And another supposed mountain formation, and you just see all of this, and you gotta ask yourself, why is this here? Why is this here so far up from the ground here? Look at all this melt flood. Are primitive monkey men supposed to have a ladder fucking 50 meters up in the air and start carving up in here? And we needed one here as well, yeah? Is that what you think? It's wrong, I'm afraid. And I'm here to educate you. Is this a little tower pocket here? It's not the clearest photo. I should find more photos of this place. It looks like a little tower sticking up here. But you got all these apertures in this melted building here. Got something up here. And the one in the back is just, yeah, destroyed. It's the same stuff. Look at all these windows, doors, archways, apertures, openings into this melted structure you see here. See all these archways, archways, archways. No primitive people. Caveman came here with flying donkeys and flied up here to carve with a bronze chisel and hammer. That's just as dumb as believing in NASA, I'm afraid, or believing in the government in general. Look at all these formations, or openings, apertures, archways, slight remains up in here. Got something all the way to the left, right, I mean. Brick ash, got stuff down here. Block lines, more brick ash, a little structure here. Little house here and a wall. Pocket of survival. Melted buildings. Very easy, very simple. And here it is further away, so you can get a better look at it. Look at all these apertures. Look here. Look at all this. Do you think somebody carved? Look at all these openings in this melted structure here, which people call a mountain now. They call it a mountain, and we gotta educate them so they can see what this is properly and understand their reality. Very, very swollen balloon rocked, mangled here. Got a little pocket in here Of course, nobody built like this, and you see small balloon rocks of red bricks in this huger, bigger swelling here. Just funny little evidence right there. And here another structure which is all cooked out. Lots of it turned into bigger blocks, some of it into smaller balloon rocks, but just churning, getting all cooked. All of this used to be red brick. And now it looks like this after the cataclysm. Lots of scavengers coming over here to grow on this, feast on this ashes and ruins, because it still has lots of energy in it. And imagine what details it's hiding for us here. More balloon rocks. This is what happened to the red brick when they were fried. Still got some bricks up in here. And the rest turned into this shite. Some blocks, C14 cooked out, balloon rocks, just fried. It's a fried building. Got some bricks in here still. Nobody built like that. And you got more apertures, openings into a melted structure here. And again, they will claim it's carved, it's nonsense. Meltology explains the truth for you. And very often they found this little pockets here and they had to turn it into something. So they claimed, oh, it was a religious site. So now people go in there and worship some biblical entities and give money to their god, because their god apparently needs money to repair his creation. So you got a window there and a door and some block lines, very mangled here. Maybe some more brick rubble behind this branch here. Can't really tell. Oh, you got stuff to the right as well. I think there is more photos of this place coming up. I suppose this is in the same area. Not sure. I'm just letting Yandex take me on a journey, and I fly all over the place sometimes. But you got the red brick stairs still there. You got the bricks here as well, slightly cooked here. Possibly had exterior concrete finish. You got a little bit left right here. Mangled stairs just up to absolutely nowhere. And of course, they had to build this little pillar stuff here for no reason. More bricks in here. Looks like an archway is going here. More exterior concrete finish, all mangled. Maybe windows here all swollen shut. Mangled, cooked out. Only the steps survived. And here you got another one of these. I love to see these buildings just sticking out of the supposed mountain, the melt behind here. Everything else melted while this section survived, and it's sticking out, and you can never build like this. You can't build into mountains. Check my video out called How Did They Build Like This to see more similar evidence like this if you haven't seen it already. It's on my channel. And here as well, more stuff sticking out from the melt. This is also something turned into a religious site for some reason. This cross is a symbol from the old wall and got nothing to do with biblical characters. In my opinion, that's what I believe. If you believe so, that's fine. Just be nice. Be a nice, guy for it. More wall structure into the melt, cooked into balloon rocks and stuff. You got a wall just hanging off the so-called cliff right here. Impossible to build like that. It's a melted building. All of this here is a melted building. Got more stuff here, and you can most likely go into it at this place. Here you can probably go inside, and maybe here as well. And that's what caves are, by the way. The internals of melted buildings. See here how it's just sticking out from the melt? You would never build like this, and you can't build like this. This here is a part of this structure here. Cooked into blocks, mangling here, a window here, through this stuff, right? A door behind here, looks like. Why? Yeah, it's a melted building. Here is some bullshit narrative. Who cares? And some more pockets of survival right here. Got a red bricker dome structure here, a little dome structure here. Beautiful. And also a building into the so-called mountain. Look what happened to the red brick. Look what it turned into here. Hold on, let me see if it's working. Yes, it is. Beautiful. So, yeah, look what happened to the red brick. Archway here, you can't build like this. It's all destroyed. You can never build like this. Look here. Just this rubble. Got some kind of painting. Brick lines, lots of them, and a huge melt. I notice also the color here. The color of this structure, the exact same as here, because it is basically the same material, just different altered states of matter, more cooked up in here than here. Still had some structural property left here, but not here. It became viscous, started to flow. More buildings into the melts. How do you build like this? Yeah, got some paintings, got some kind of Antiquitech electric component stuff here. A window sticking out from the melt, part of this structure here. You see, you don't build like this. You got some lampposts, lots of crosses here. Got some bells, golden dome with a cross on it because it's technology. It's some kind of resonator. I think this is the same location, and you got, yeah, look at the building here going into this here, which is the melt. See here, it's just going into it, and here surrounding it, going into it. Brick lines, huge melt. This one as well, pocket of survival sticking out from this huge melt here. Melted red brick, just a building sticking out. You would never put a building here. You wouldn't. You put it here instead, so you can build properly, right? You don't build into here. And you see the structure is a nice building. It's a high quality architectural building, right? So the people who did this clearly knew how to build properly, and we're told they were dumbass cavemen. Then we would have seen, fucking wooden sheds and dirt houses, That's what primitive people do. Here is the same place, just to get some more of the building as well. With a huge melt, rock curtain melting down, starting to cover the stuff below here. And you got this building as well into the melt. You see all this cooked out brick lines here at an angle. So it started to slide a little bit here, sink down. And of course, more stuff here, pocket of survival as well. And this. Got more down here. The multiple archway designs for the components. And this one, we have seen it before, but it's very good to see just how some stuff survived while the rest, see here, this archway and everything just melted and then densified again. And now the people think it's a mountain. See here, cooked out, scorched blocks turn into blocks here, rocks and blocks. Scorched color, it got fried, got hot. Into, see here, you just don't build like this. You just don't. More stuff going up above it. This is the place we saw many photos ago. We saw a little bit of, we saw the window here and the door behind and a little bit of this structure here, and it goes here just into it as well. Cooked out, of course. Cooked into rocks. Yeah, all melted. And here as well, huge melted structure, and you got this little fella who managed to survive and just sticking up there, just chilling, while the rest of the building looks like this. Got C14 here, melting down. Nothing left except for this little pocket right there. Okay, are we back? Now that suddenly the phone disconnected from the internet, so somebody in the comment, let me know if we are back. That would be nice. So I'm losing a lot of comments here while I show the photos. I don't have, let's see. I can see the comments and stuff. I suppose we are fine. Yeah, let's hope so. So you got this building and you can see here from afar how out of place it is while it's just sitting here. And the reason why it's so out of place is because this whole thing here used to be buildings. All melted. Just a little pocket right there. Pocket of survival. Same deal here. You got this one just sticking up. These two survived. The rest turned into huge block lines. And you got plumbing still pumping out water here every day, all year long. And they claim this water is leftover rainwater, leftover melting snow, or coming out from a lake or something. But where is the rain? Where is the snow? And where is the lake? So it's just pumping out plumbing water. You are back. We are back. Okay, yes. Good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sorry about that when that happened, but we just have to work our ways around it. I don't know why. Maybe my phone is, dying. It's a cheap ass phone. Bought it 2.5 years ago for $200. It's a cheap ass phone. So here you got this pocket of survival right here, and everything else is just mangled. You got remnants up here, a door, apertures, huge melt here. You got more apertures here. You would never carve a window in here and here. It's just pockets of survival. Meltology explains it all, my friends. The evidence is right here. You just gotta look at it properly. Yeah. And here as well. A huge melted building. Tons of apertures still visible. And again, just have to say it again and again and again and again. They will claim some Ooga Booga caveman came to carve here and carve into here. which is complete nonsense. Got nothing to do with reality and nothing to do with what we can observe here, which is obviously and clearly a melted structure. All melted. Here as well. All melted. You got this one here, survived. This melted here. You can see columns left. It's all melted here. Apertures all over the place. A wall just here for no reason. More melting, flowing here. You got this roof structure here, all melted. Columns still intact. All melt. Wall here, apertures. Very obvious. Should be in this photo here. See all the square-like structures here, apertures all melted. You got stairs. You got all of it. And a wall up here as well. More stairs, all melted. This whole place melted here. Flowing down like this. Yeah. Another structure which survived the bottom, heat coming from the bottom, electricity frying the building, turning it into this mess here. Okay, you would never build on top of this huge mess here, unstable, whatever, rock formation, whatever you want to call it. You don't build on it because you risk over time stuff falling apart and your whole building collapsing. Not a good idea. And of course, the rest of the buildings here. Nothing left. Up in here, nothing left. Mangled. Okay, that was the photos I had for now. In that folder at least. Stop sharing. Bam! We are back. Yeah, so that was some evidence. Hope you enjoyed. I found them a little earlier today. Not as many, but it was some. And I like to show some evidence. So that's always cool. Let's see here. Yeah, obviously erosion. Not, yeah. I'll cover your evidence in my next show. I'm taking screenshots. Yeah, sure. Take all the evidence you'll need from here, Instagram, Facebook, wherever, from my channel and all the other Meltologists channels. Just take all the evidence, share it out there for people to see because it's important. Yeah, we need it. Ooga booga, me no build that. Gorilla Man, yeah, Gorilla Man. Magnificent. It's great evidence, guys. In the words of the baby boomer expert, this happened in about 3 separate events: 1900, 1812, 1761, and 1480. I'm estimating the dates. Yeah, I believe it was one event that happened pretty recently, 200-300 years or so. At this point is what I believe that at this point, I mean. But this is information that may change as I'm learning more and stuff over time, because I'm just 2 years into this. So, it will take a while to learn. Infinite water, yeah, the waterfalls, guys. Where is the water coming from? People never question that, and it's the purest water you can find. It's very, very good to drink it, and it's very good. I love Autodidactic. Haven't seen him for a while. He's probably busy or taking time for himself or so. We do that sometimes. All of us. We need little breaks, time for ourselves, reflect and research and everything. Yeah. Okay, really, one event that cooked everything. Interesting. I believe so. Everything built as a circuit board on a computer, and then something happened, and electricity was overloaded with electricity, and the building components got fried and melted. We should not be living in cardboard cube houses, but works of architecture, art, technology. My soul longs for the old world beauty. Yeah. I do believe our whole energy field and everything is being very limited when we live in these small square boxes as we do in the modern world. But it is what it is for now. We can always go to these other buildings, old world stuff, go into them and absorb some of their energy. We are back. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm there in the comment. I'm not gonna go back more, I don't think, to read because it was possibly not even to me. So, yeah. So we have been an hour. We could go longer. I could always show, older evidence that I have presented before, if that's something you might be interested in. I'm not sure. But it will be older content though. Because I got plenty of folders. I got plenty. I can go, let's see. This looks like a good one. Hold on. Got many folders. I could just take this one, for example. If you want to, just look at photos while we talk and stuff, hang out a little bit. Odin's Beard, Cuntologist, welcome, man. Made it for once. What's up, Joachim? Yeah, just hanging out here with you guys. Yeah, that's what's up. Showing some evidence, etc. Just having fun. Just having some fun here. So, yeah. Should we look at some evidence? Older evidence? Yeah, we got time. We got time. I have no rush here today. Okay, it's just another week, another Monday, and we need to do something. Let's see. Joachim, I just moved to Notodden and found something interesting in my garden. Sent you some images on Instagram. Okay, bro. Yeah, I'll check out my DMs. I haven't been too active on Instagram for a couple of days. I need a break from that soul-consuming, time-consuming app sometimes. So I'll check it out when I got the time. And you guys, if you have some cool boots on the ground evidence from your area, you can send me on Instagram, for example, and I can make a folder of all of you guys' boots on the ground evidence, and we can present them here on a live stream. Yeah, that could be fun. I found a melted brick wall beside an active mine. Yeah, take photos of that stuff. Would be nice. I just stated I found melted this morning, boots on the ground video. Yeah, good. Do that and share it. Make a channel or share it to me. I can present it. Whatever you do, just get the evidence out there and explain to these people, so we can get them educated. So I'll just pick a folder here. Let's see which. Yeah, it should be good evidence. Let's see. Some of you might have seen it before, but who cares? Who cares? I haven't found too much new evidence lately. Been busy. Then I need to do share screen, and I need to do this one here. And my face is gone. Yes, good. So let's do this folder here. You guys, let's see. Yeah, I'll do this comment first. How do people react when you talk about the melted buildings or when you show them evidence in your environment, family, friends? I just I don't talk about it with them because they have no intention questioning their reality and belief systems. They can't challenge what they have believed in for so many years. So I just don't talk about it with family. Some friends I do, Some friends are open-minded. They know about the C19 deceptions. Some of them know about flat Earth and the whole space deception. And some of them also know about an old wall empire and melted buildings. So some of them I can talk to, but most of them no. It usually happens here during the or through the internet. I mean, yeah. So this is the old. Let's see. Let's get it to work here. Okay. So we got more melted structures, of course, and this is an old classic. It's very popular. Evidence, and you can see here all the way to the left some kind of tower sticking up, but look at the bottom here. Look what happened as the building melted. Look at the bottom, it's all mangled. You got a wall going all the way up, barely. I bet you can just easily jump over this wall if you really wanted to. And they claim these supposed castle structures are for primitive wars with donkeys and archers and cannons and stuff, but it's nonsense. They were just buildings, they were components. You got aperture down in here, some wall structure surrounded by swollen melted building. More swelling, climbing up to the top here and just mangling the building and turning it into what many people believe is a mountain. They believe this is a naturally generated formation, and they believe somebody came all the way up here to build this useless piece of shit building here for no reason at all. So that's why meltology is important. So they can know that's not the case. Look at it here. It's a melted building. I said, look at it. Yeah. And you got this little piece, chunk of pocket here, just sitting on this, which I would be very, very skeptical building on, because it looks like it's just what they call dirt in geology and rubble and stones. It's not stable. Some rain and a little bit of no luck, this will collapse. And this whole building, whatever it was built built for, it's useless because the rest is melted. Would just collapse down, and you have a doorway here in case you want to go down here and slide down here and die. That's also a very clever design here. Yeah, it's nonsense. It's a melted building. Turn into this here, brick ash, they call it dirt. And this is also what many people believe is a mud flood. But it's not. It's brick ash, it's melt flood. Everything here turned into this ash and it started to flow down. The mass from the building starting to flow down, yeah? It's very easy, no mud floods. Scorched, cooked out building here as well. Used to be perfect red brick. It's very fried. Look at the color and texture and everything. And of course, behind it here, it's all the same kind of deal, all melted. C14 in here, turn into this messy mess here. Only this survived. You got a bigger one. Bigger building here, all melted, brick lines, everything. And it looks also like it's on an angle. Starting to tip over to the left is what it looks like. Unless they tricked us by tilting the camera here. I can't confirm. But it looks like here in this photo at least that it's tilting down towards the left. Block lines, all of this melt coming down. And here as well, a little something here, melted pancake brick lines, cooked to shit. And you got some kind of whatever graffiti or whatever it is at the top here. And more melt as far as the eye can see on this level plane. And some floodwaters as well, which is the lakes and oceans. And here is a weird ass structure. And when I say it's all melted red brick buildings, I mean it's all melted red brick buildings. Because just look at this one, okay? Would you ever build here like this and find all these random ass rocks and boulders, trying hard to fit them together, and then suddenly decide, we need a brick here. Yeah. Oh, we need a brick here, right? You just don't do that. So it's all cooked out, altered states of matter. Red bricks turned into this stuff here: heat expansion, swelling, melting, mangling, all of it. And some of the bricks survived, which we have seen many times. Archways usually survive, they do well. And here they expanded into bigger blocks and shit. Archway again surviving, window here. More red brick, archway looking scorched, melted, while the rest of the brick turn into this. It's all melted, my friends. It's all melted, my friends. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you the truth here. Let's see here. Comments. I can check some comments now and then to see, just so I don't miss too much. Nice evidence. Yeah, right. Geo Borealis. I'm glad you like it. All bricks. Exactly, my friend. All bricks. And Alphonse. Beautiful, beautiful. Glad you guys can see this damage here. And almost 10K. Yeah, we are soon at 10K, guys. So again, share this out with your friends and family, and let's hit 10K. So I will do another Meltology or documentary style video, yeah, for you guys. Let's do that. Shout out to the Eagle Eye crew, all fellow Meltologists out there. Check out the channels in my video descriptions if you haven't already, for more content from other content providers as well. And here it's all melted. Look here, nobody built like this. See here, this useless stairs. You can't even walk here. And it's all cooked out. You see tiny, tiny bits of bricks in here. And it's all, yeah, tiny bits of bricks. A lot of supposed rocks, more bricks down here. It's all cooked out. It's been fried, mangled, tons of bricks, tons of so-called rocks and blocks. See here? It's all been damaged. It's all been damaged, my friend. And here as well. See this structure here? It's all melted. See how scorched it looks? Possibly was apertures and archways and stuff in here. It's all melted now. Openings here. And of course the background here melting down like this. Melting down. It's all melted here. It's all fried. Look at it. Look here. The Earth cannot generate formations like this naturally. Which means geology is a lie, just like NASA and all the other space agencies. Yeah. Did that come as a surprise in this world of deceptions? Nah. I think you're getting it by now. All melted structures, red bricks. Brick lines cooked into block lines here. And more stuff. Apertures in here, more block lines. Heat expanded into block lines. Melted, melted, melted. Rubble falling down here. Structures, brick lines, and block lines. And people climbing it. I'd also love to climb up on the top here and see this stuff up close. Take some boots on the ground photos. And here, this is similar to the previous one, but it's a different one. But the damage is very similar some places. And you got a random wall here sticking up. You got more here, still there, pockets of survival. Rest of the building looking like this, except this one on the top and a little bit up here, some wall and another tower sticking up through the melt. And again, notice the color here is the exact same because it is built by the same. Went through the event, and now this is the result here. This is what we now find. Here it is once again, and I think it's the same. Whatever. We got the tower on the top, wall structure down, pockets all surrounding down here, and more stuff up in here as well, which is just See here? It's just sticking up from the melt. It's how do you get up here with all these bricks to build here, and why, right? As primitive people with donkeys and chisels and stuff, it's very, very difficult to build on uneven terrain. That's why they always level plots before building. It's basic logic, my friends. You need to level the goddamn ground before you can build. Otherwise, you're gonna encounter many issues, and that's no bueno. So a little pocket sticking up here, aperture, block lines in here, block lines here, tipping over, brick lines, melt. And of course, the famous Turkey, Cappadocia. If you're new to Meltology, I recommend you to look up formations in Cappadocia, Turkey, because they're very easy to tell. For the new Meltology eyes, if you're not too trained yet, and you see here the wall structure going all the way down here, apertures up in here, all over the place. It's a melted structure. Very famous, um, very famous. What is it called? Goddamn, it's called tourist attraction. That's what the English word is for it. Yeah, Cuber columns going crazy. All kinds of angles here. Some up here, some out here. Cubert columns here. This is what many people believe are tree fibers and stuff. It's not. It's one of the magic tricks done by the red bricks when they got X factored. It's explained on my second documentary. If you haven't seen it, you'll find a link in the description box or on my channel by searching documentary, and you can see all these different kinds of heat damage explained in more detail if you're new and if you're not aware. And here, archway, aperture, and is cooked into that. Yeah. Cooked into this. Balloon rocking, heat expansion, air trying to escape, just blowing up, turning into this big ass boulders. And the whole structure here did it. And you still got the C14 stains here, concentrated, getting squeezed out, cooked out. Still here. You don't just find red rocks naturally here in this place. And here, see this little structure to the right, melted antiquitech on the top, possibly some kind of archway, and more apertures in here, and the whole structure melted. And you now believe it's a mountain if you're not properly educated. You think somebody carved in here, right? That's not correct. You have been taught lies, and so have I, and so have all your friends and family. So we just gotta teach them here so we can move on and figure out our true potential as humans here, or living souls. I mean, humans, citizens, people. That's that's owned by the government. Yeah, if you call yourself a citizen, it's the same as calling yourself a slave, basically. So we're just living souls, living spirits, and we need to figure out their true potential, because clearly the ones who built this world before it melted, they knew a thing or two, which we don't know yet. And we need to figure it out so we can advance and get rid of all predators from the streets, because they're wasting our oxygen. Cooked out. And yeah, it's also cooked out. I don't really need to say it too much, but I still do, because I enjoy it kind of, so it's not too bad to repeat myself a billion times. So you got some bricks in here and there, while the rest of the structure is all mangled, of course. See here all the bricks? What happened to the bricks here? Yeah, see some bricks? And here turned into dirt. This is what they call dirt. This is brick ash. And you got bits of bricks in it here still. This is not a natural mineral. like you are told in geology. Chunks of bricks in here. Yeah, it's all melted and fried. And here as well. Lots of them turn into rocks, but some of them are still red bricks. Pockets of survival. You never build like this. See here? Oh, let's build an archway where half of it is these ugly ass rocks, while the rest here, rest outer layer, and the inside here is perfect red brick. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's build it like that. Of course, you build the whole thing with bricks. They are the same dimension, size, and weight, everything. It's much better to build with than all this random ass junk here. See? It's just collapsing. Throw a rock up here and 10 rocks will fall down, right? It's damaged. Bricks in the arch up here. See? Do you think they built an archway like this? Just jam in some bricks in here and yeah, it's all cooked out. Let's see if that everything is working properly here. Looks like it. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. Hope you guys enjoy the little hangout here. I do, so that's good. Good to get some evidence out there. I'll probably maybe do more streams from my PC in the future. Less boots on the ground, maybe. I've done a bunch of them, and they are fun when I are in the correct mood for it. But right now, not so much. So cooked out here, C14 cooked out. It all turned white and got swollen. You see half of some kind of archway here, which you would never have a reason to build one with this here. Yeah, it's all cooked out. And this little chunk here, this from the other side have a little square in it. This little thing here. So I'm wondering who came to carve a little square there for no reason. Yeah, filled out window. Same structure. Maybe we find the correct one. It's over there somewhere. But yeah, swelling. See, swelling here, swelling, heat expansion. And it's just destroyed. Left there. Here it is. See? I wonder who came to carve this little square for no reason. He probably spent 5.5 years doing so with his bronze chisel and hammer, standing here on three donkeys stacked on top of each other to reach up here. And he needed to carve this little square. Yeah, nonsense. Used to be a window or something in this structure, but it's all mangled. Just look at it. See the damage. See the damage here. Swollen, cooked out, damaged, fried. Here as well. See the damage. Block lines. And of course, still some bricks in here, which usually survive around apertures and archways and stuff. This place, I think we saw this, but this is closer up, a more clear photo, and see all this uneven nonsense here with an archway down here, so you can go out and die from falling down here. Here as well. You need an archway here because there is nothing you can do here. Aperture here, and you can just not build on this here. You just don't do that, okay? You just don't. All the way here. You just don't do that. It's a melted structure. Here it is. Again, close up, very high quality photo, and you can see the swelling here. Electricity coming up here. And the building got hot and swollen. Altered states of matter, the bricks turn into this mess. And see here, it looks like you have some kind of archway here, which is all getting swollen shut here from either side here, swelling here, and you barely can squeeze through here anymore. Heat expansion, swelling. See the damage here. See here the damage. Got an archway all the way down here. Why? Balloon rocking, filled out archway, apertures all mangled down here. Pockets of survival, melted buildings. Viscous holes, bunch of them. Yeah, see all these viscous holes, air trying to separate. It's all bubbling when it's all viscous. And then it densified, and now we have these big blocks that's just mangled. Mangled. See here, you would never build like this. See, archway, viscous holes, big blocks. See this mess, guys. See the mess. See the messy mess, the melty. Yeah. Another one of these classic so-called castle structures on top of a so-called mountain. Everything in this photo is melt here. See, it's melting down here, melting down, very thoroughly cooked out at the shoreline here next to the flood waters. You can see the difference in vegetation able to live there compared to here. And it's just melting out. These buildings here, melting out. Huge buildings for a huge population. And they claim we are overpopulated today. They claim we are, 7 billion or something? If that's even true, could be way less here. But they claim we are overpopulated while you have all this uninhabited land all over the place. We're not overpopulated. Nothing to worry about. No problem. More facades on buildings, similar to the ones in Petra and stuff. Just melted structure here. They will claim it's carved again. It's nonsense. Got some stuff down here as well. Openings, apertures, pockets of survival. Rock curtain coming down from above and starting to cover everything here. It's all melted buildings, all of it. And here, some so-called graveyard, which I don't think the original purpose used to be, with all these component-looking stones sticking up here. Looks like components repurposed into graveyards and churches and places of worship. And now we're programmed to think it's normal to go here and put dead people in the ground and stuff, while everything, some of them just looks fried and scorched, and it looks like some kind of component, exactly like a circuit board. And it's all fried. Yeah, look here, it's all fried. It's all fried, and the reason it looks like a component is because you got stuff like this on most of these structures, looking like technology, but it's all fried. This is the only thing left. Where is the walls and the roof here? It's like nothing here anymore. It's just gone. And a chunk of something here. Similar component looking building here. Looking very fried, of course. You got all this technology sticking up. You never need to build this for no reason. It's always a reason. And it looks very electric with these arches here connected down to the grid below. These fancy ass windows, and of course these so-called tombstones, which also looks like some kind of component or part of the grid component. Yeah. So we need to figure out the real purpose of graveyards. Here again, look how little left it is of this building here. You got the whole roof missing, tops of the spires missing. This whole side here towards us is missing. And you got all of these components here. Lots of pockets of survival in this area. Something here. Yeah. And here, these are also red brick columns covered in exterior concrete finish. Some people believe this is a huge piece carved out from a mountain and transported thousands of miles. That's nonsense. It's the deception. Okay, it's all red brick. Take a hammer, knock off some of the exterior concrete finish, and you'll find red bricks in them. And see how the red bricks here got all mangled. Yeah, you see the red bricks here, chunks of them here. On top of this, whatever this is, it's all mangled. See here? You would never build like this. See? Huge electricity coming through here and frying everything, turning it into this mess here. See, red bricks hanging there. Got a row of bricks here. Columns missing. Cooked out. Yeah. More melted structures. You can see the flow waves underneath the grass here. And it's basically nothing left. And here another component like structure. Fried. Look at the color and stuff. Texture. And here you got one which has a lot of swelling here at the bottom here. Nothing left. It's all destroyed. Look at the swelling. Let's see if we are good here. Oh, knowledge in the house. Hey, bro. Welcome. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. Very good. Very good. Yes, I do have a group chat like Telegram. I'm not too active on there, but many other people are. So if you go, I think in my description, there should be, hold on. There should be links to my, a link tree there, I think. Let's see. All my links are here for backup channels, etc. Yeah, it's a link tree on my in my description, and you can find a Telegram and stuff in there, I think. So let's see. Okay, let's go. More melted structures, some kind of archway or whatever it used to be, all destroyed, of course. Zoom. I can't scroll when I'm zoomed. Zoomed. More fried components. This is just see the architecture and everything. It's glorious. Who built this? Because they clearly had knowledge and technology to be able to build magnificent stuff like this. It's all fried. See here, cooked out, and here as well. See the damage here. What happened to the brick? See the brick still in, some of them still in here, all mangled, of course. Turn into this bigger slabs, and yeah, it's all cooked out. Same deal. Fried buildings, archways collapsed, scorched, melted, fried, mangled, all of it. Apertures all the way down here. And we got a person peeking through the window. Hello, peekaboo. More fried structures cooked into a large chunk here. Still got stuff remaining here. Of course, they'll claim somebody carved here. Why would you ever carve this? It's useless. You can't use it for anything. It used to be apertures, doors, windows, openings, but the whole building collapsed within, and you can't really go in there anymore. This is the same place, and you've got remnants all over the place. You can still see the man-made footprint of the building, but it's all melted down here. Melted down. Got something, a wall or something here sticking up. And here more openings, some stairs even that survived, all mangled, of course. Yeah, nobody carved this stuff, which they claim. Nonsense. More buildings here, melt flow coming down, and it's covered up by plants, so it's difficult to see now. Yeah, some remnants of something. Just some remnants, yeah. And here as well. Just notice the architecture. It's glorious. All these columns and stuff, part of the grid component system. All these concrete molds on here, which they also claim is carved. It's nonsense. And everything else in rubble around it here. Bricks turn into blocks. Seen that plenty of times before. It's all cooked out. And here as well, I say this is a melted building, and you just gotta look at it, and you should be able to see it's a melted building as well. See the texture and everything. See here how it's mangled. Columns here, all melted. Apertures up here as well. Some kind of whatever it used to be here, probably some tech. And the rest just melted. Maybe aperture in here to the right as well. And here, much of it turned into big blocks here, as you can see. Big blocks, all scorched out and heat damaged. It's called evidence. Scorching here. Big blocks. And here, glorious buildings, all this component like features here. You got the layered effect again. Bricks, blocks, bricks, blocks. So you got electricity flowing through, mostly here, 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 and here, through the electric component building, preserving some of the bricks. Well, they are damaged, but in better condition than what they are here. And you got it all the way from top and all the way down here, all the way down. And it goes around the whole building, usually. Big blocks over here. Big ass blocks. And here again, this is one of these buildings looking very much like a component on a circuit board with all these columns here connecting down for electricity. You wouldn't need to go through all the effort building this, especially not as primitive people according to mainstream narrative. Yeah, components. More melt. Huge swelling and mangling up in here. Here, it's all been cooked out. Some pockets of survival left. And this one also looking like a component. Why would you build this as primitive people? Yeah. And of course, you still got a brick chilling in here while the rest turn into bigger blocks and stuff. Scorched component. See, it's a scorched component. And it also looks top heavy. It looks like the very top of something. Who knows how far down these structures go. And here you got some weird Tetris wall forming here. All these bricks expanding together into bigger blocks, and they are viscous and sinking down on themselves, creating this Tetris pattern here. And almost cubert columns forming in the back, weird stuff in the background all the way here. All melt. More fried structures. Just look at it. Yeah. How can this be a naturally generated formation? You got this dome kind of main tower here, surrounding stuff sticking up. All of this melt and flow lines, columns and shit. Melting down, A-frames, melting, flow lines, flow lines. Yeah, look at this whole thing. It's a melted structure. Very, very fried and cooked out, of course. But it is what it is. Here, similar architecture we see all over the time. And you got this archway bridges here and here. And of course, brick lines cooked into bigger block lines and stuff like that as well. More melted structures. Should be able to see it on your own, really, after all the evidence I have presented throughout my YouTube journey here. I mean, you just gotta look at it properly. You just gotta keep researching it. If you can't see it immediately, just keep looking. Don't give up after 5 minutes because, then you'll never get educated if you just give up. Melted red brick all over, flowing down here. See, it's a wave of melt. Here as well. It's all melted red brick buildings, all of this. Surrounding this man here, it's all buildings. Yeah, the buildings were pretty large, but that's because the population number were pretty large as well. Okay, hold on. So more melted structures. You see some remnants here. Nothing too interesting. But you just see this formation here and you gotta question it. Do you think somebody came here to carve all of these? Which is all useless and for no reason. It's difficult to carve with bronze chisels and hammers, and you would never make this out of it. It's just melted structures. Just like here. Very fried, cooked out, archways sticking up here. Some walls. This one is thoroughly cooked. Got some kind of tower stuff, more buildings, archways, everything in the back here. All the way as far as the eye can see. It's a melted city sitting in tons of brick ash here, called sand in geology. Same kind of deal here. Just some remnants sticking up. And here. You can see it better. It's a more clear photo here. Obviously, it's buildings which used to have windows and stuff. See the walls. More windows. Brick lines cooked into block lines. More windows here. Look, it's obviously structures. It's obviously structures that's been melted here. Brick lines. More windows. It's all structures. Turn into mounds of ash in the background. Thoroughly cooked out. And here as well, all melted. Looks like you have an aperture down here. And everything else just too melted here. Beyond recognition, really. Melting down. Turn into ash at the bottom, flowing down. Creating a melt flood. More melt. Got something here. Remnants. And you got this little pocket of survival here under all this swollen melted shit here, surrounded by all this melt here, huge balloon rock. Turn into rocks, and the stairs here survived but turn into rocks. You see the melt coming here, flowing over the stairs. Cooked out. And here, another melted structure with apertures, the facade all cooked out and melted. And here, this is the one we saw in my previous folder of evidence, and you see some stuff, remnants of wall here, aperture, and the facade here. With this, yeah, this designs here, it's all melted. Windows here, possibly. It's all melted. Look at the melt stuff up here. Yeah. And that was these photos too. Bam! That was tons. Tons of evidence for you guys today. I love it. I love it. That's a bam. Yeah. Ask, even, seek, find, knock, open. Yes. Amazing. Create informed channels. Wow. Cool. Glad you like it. Beautiful. Beautiful. So Return of the Jedi was filmed here. Yeah. Font, found, funded. Yeah. Founded, found. Plenty of evidence of viscosity as at the bottom of these structures. Yeah, exactly. You can see it, and you just wouldn't build on top of that. So, so let's see here. Yeah, beautiful stuff, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Steve. And quantum meltology, undeniable, 100% melted billings. Yeah, you cannot deny that unless you're very, very ignorant. So. Oh, how long? 1 hour 46. 50 people watching. That's pretty good, guys. I love you. Love you. Share this out, please, so we can hit 10,000 subs, and I will do another documentary style video for you guys. It those takes a lot of work to make, so takes a little time, but I still have time. Maybe I get it ready one of the days, or yeah, I can work on it this week probably. That could be fun. That could be fun. Let's see. Jesus Maria, thank you so much for your brilliant work. You're welcome. I love doing this and the good feedback and the comments and everything. The community we have. Dana, Joachim, let me know if you got it. PayPal. Yeah, link. If you want to support by sending cash, you find a link below. There should be a direct link to PayPal on there. Yeah, and also Patreon and stuff. Yeah, shout out to my patrons. We got what's its name, Carl, and we got Nicole and Buragirl. Yeah, shout out to you guys thanks for your support, everybody. Let's see. How did you get started on this subject? I randomly came across Jerry's channel on the side of my recommended videos, and I just clicked one of them because I wanted to see what's this guy all about. I watched one of his videos. I watched like 5 minutes, and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure, yeah, of course, it's melted buildings." I just saw it immediately, and that's when I started my YouTube channel and started coming with my own content, and I've been doing so ever since. And I also do lots of work on Instagram as well. It's pretty effective on there, but also lots of shadow banning and censor shit. So that sucks, but it is what it is. It still works, so I'll keep doing that on there as well. And oh, I'm considering starting to upload a little bit of my stuff on BitChute, brand new tube, and maybe Rumble and stuff as well to get it over there as well, because many people left YouTube already, and there is gonna be people willing to get educated over at these other platforms as well. So I will provide some of the content on their documentaries and a few of my more recent videos. With the thumbnail and everything, those. I like these videos; they're pretty good. So I'll get that out there as well. And you guys are always free to download my stuff and upload it if you want. Take my photos, make your own videos out of it. Do whatever you want. Just get the evidence out there. That's all that really matters. So let's see here. How can I send you pictures if I don't have Instagram? You can send it on email as well. Should be a link, or email should also be in this in the description. All my info should be in the description, guys, and also the link tree to all my other stuff. I do have email on there as well, so you can send it through there. But you can only send on Gmail. You can only send a couple of photos every time. So yeah, that's a little pain. So you gotta send like 10. If you got many photos, you're gonna send like 10 emails. But if you want to go through the effort, just do so. I also have Facebook. If you have FaceDork, I don't use it very much, but you can also send photos through there. And maybe also on Telegram as well. You can post. Yeah. Yes. That's where many people figured it out through Jerry. So that's kind of good. Great work, brother. So many just can't see the truth. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why, because I present it in such a way that it should be obvious to see for people. But you know, it's the same as if you present video evidence proving the moon landings are a hoax. You know, they can't even see it. So some people just are not meant to see it right now, but many are like you guys, and that's what we will keep aiming for. Yeah. I love the boots work. Yeah, there will be more this spring and summer. I also want to save for a car, like maybe like $500 or so for a cheap car that I can use to be very flexible on my boots exploration, because I take the bus now. I've taken the bus for 4 or 5 years, and it works pretty well for just getting to and from town and doing errands and stuff. But it doesn't give me any flexibility to go, on side roads and out there, so. Can we get back? Yeah. Let's see. My phone just disconnected again, so I don't know what's going on with it. I just have to turn off and turn on internet sharing again. So I don't know. It's weird, but it is what it is. But what I said was, yeah, I'm planning to getting a car. Hopefully, I can during this year. Just a cheap car, so I can be very flexible on the boots on the ground exploration. Because the bus don't give me very much of that. I can only go to my town, Kristiansand, and then there is a couple of towns west and east that I can go to, but not really anything outside of the town. So yeah, will be great boots on the ground. Nevertheless, without the car, I'll find the locations. If there is, I just look up on the internet for bunkers and stuff, and I just try to figure them out. Let's see. Back. Yes, very good. Sorry for that happening. Just hang on in there. It just takes a few seconds, and I'm back again when it happens. It's just my phone that's acting up. So I don't have regular internet. I just have my phone, and I share my 4G through my phone, and it worked flawlessly for like 2 years. But it's starting to fuck up now. So I don't know. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Hey, maybe a street illegal dirt bike. Those don't need to be illegal, because if somebody bothers your ass, or blue lights come on behind you, you just turn to the side and go off road. Yeah, no problem. They don't need to be street illegal. So that could also be something I could. They could be cheap as well. One just made for tracks and stuff, but just use it for boots. That could work, absolutely. I'll just have to see what I do in the future. A car would be nice as well, to be able to transport shit and transport other people as well. That's also what I want to do. in the weekends and stuff. People get all mangled and drunk, and they need to get home, and I can get them home and make a little buck on it, possibly. Yeah, that could help me out. So that's good. Yes, yeah. You don't need you don't need a bike legal. Don't worry about it, guys. Yeah, it's no problem. So yeah, guys, almost 2 hours. I don't really have too much left on my heart to share right now, I don't think. But we did see a lot of good evidence. We had some good chats, some good comments as always, which I enjoy. So yeah, the coming times I will work more on getting more evidence, and I'll probably do more of these streams here, a couple of those streams, so we can hang out and see some melt and educate people and have some fun. Yeah. So that's at least my plan. We'll see how it goes. Depends a little bit on the mood and energy. There can be ups and downs and stuff. So it all depends. It all depends. But when I'm feeling good and feeling ready, I'll do live streams and stuff. So yeah, very good, very good. Car is much better. I agree. Yeah, I would also prefer a car. I would. It's also it's also better to use cars in the winter instead of a bike because it's freezing cold with a bike. Knowledge, yes. Thanks, Joachim. Eagle Eye Crew, brick love. Yeah, brick love to all of you. See here, we got some brick love for you guys. With my hold on, my funky ass pretend to be green screen. Sorry about that, but yeah, here we got some brick love. And yeah, check out the channels in the description for more content, please. Mandy Man, appreciate your efforts. I appreciate you being here, hanging out with you guys, or us guys, everybody here, Eagle Eye Crew, Meltologists, teachers and students, and Fredrik also, my Swedish neighbor. Beautiful. Hands-on evidence is the best. Yes, I like to help you with it. Yeah, of course. Thank you, Dana. I appreciate that very, very much. Okay, so yeah, I'll cancel or end the stream. We'll talk next time. Yeah, so you guys have a blessed rest of your day or night on the melted circuit board, and take care. Be nice, be good. Ignore the cunts and assholes because they are cunts and assholes and they can fuck off. Because we don't need to spend time and energy fighting and arguing with rude ass fucking scumbags. Yeah. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now, friends.